Congressman Murphy here doing another question and answer period. I really enjoy these, taking questions from all around the district and then answering them, letting you know how I feel about it. Kathleen in Onslow County said, how do I feel about term limits? I think it's very important to look back at what the founding fathers wanted this institution of government to be. They wanted individuals who had a profession, who came out of that profession, served for a while, served their country, served their constituents, and then went back to their profession. That's what I'm trying to do with medicine. That's why I still practice a day or two a month, just to still have that to be able to go back to. I think one thing that I realized most of all, it took me about 5 years, honestly, to understand how this entire Washington, D.C. works. It is a very, very complex institution up here, much more complex than what I did in Raleigh back in the state legislature. But one of the real challenges that we have here are the bureaucrats who live in the agencies. These are folks who have been there 20 plus 30 plus years, and they move very, very slowly, and sometimes literally, despite legislation we may even pass into law, they don't want to move too fast. And so it's really somewhat of the tension between those who are elected and then the non-elected bureaucrats. I don't plan on spending a career here. I probably think 10 to 12 years is probably a good idea for what a person should be in Congress. There are some things I want to accomplish in Congress that I've not been able to accomplish so far, and I look forward to completing them before I leave. Next question is from Alex in Dare County. What am I doing to facilitate the elimination of all financial benefits to illegal aliens? This was a landmark bill in the Working Families Tax Cut that Republicans went through and eliminated all the loopholes that some states use to give benefits to those in the country illegally. We looked at all of this. If you look at what California has done, people can say, well, they don't get health care. Absolutely, in California, taxpayers are paying for people who are in the country illegally to get health care. They were also getting SNAP benefits, also getting Medicaid benefits. These are what we're looking at. You know, this is a country of immigrants, but we do it the legal way. And the fact that the last administration invited 13 to 20 million individuals into this country has put such a stress upon this country. Taxpayers should not be forced to pay that bill. So we've come through with legislation, on federal legislation signed into law to prevent this. The real power is going after these states that, despite federal law, have said, look, we're still going to do it anyway. And this is one of the things the Department of Justice is working on. So we're working hard on this. I think, again, the American taxpayer needs to pay for those in this country who are citizens who really need it. Congressman Murphy here. Thank you so much for tuning in for another one of our question and answer periods. Thank you for sending in the questions. Send them on in. Love to respond. Thanks so much.